If you believe Obamacare haters, American jobs, millions of them, will be lost and small businesses will go under.
Obamacare is a job killer.
The president's health care law is hurting our economy. It's driving up health care costs, it's making it harder for small businesses to hire new workers.
Millions of jobs are about to move out of the United States.
A GOP battle cry in unison, but is it true? The law mandates employers with 50 employees or more must provide insurance. Of about 6 million employers in America, that's 200,000 businesses. Simple math, Obamacare affects 4% of small businesses, 4%. If you have fewer than 25 employees and you decide to offer health care, and it's not a mandate, but if you decide to give them health care, you get a tax credit. To qualify for the credit, the average salary at your small business must be $50,000 a year or less, and you've got to cover at least half the cost of health care for each of your employees. And what if you don't comply? Well, then there are fines. If you employ 51 people and don't insure them, you pay at least $40,000 in fines. It's new rules, it's new mandates, and small business owners say they're concerned about the changes. Yes. In a survey done by Sure Payroll, a quarter of small businesses said Obamacare would hurt them. 53% thought it would have no impact, while only 19% thought any impact would be good. Yet there's no solid evidence that small businesses are firing workers because of Obamacare. Of roughly 120 small businesses surveyed by CNN Money, none had fired a single employee because of the Affordable Care Act. I want to bring in Ali Velshi, chief business correspondent, host of Your Money. It's about as clear as it can be. Yep. There's no real evidence that Obamacare or this health care law has caused anybody to fire anybody. But small businesses are concerned.
Yeah, but look, small businesses very fairly have reason to be concerned about a lot of things. They're concerned about uncertainty. Small businesses depend on the ability to plan for what's going to happen. And there was uncertainty about whether this law would take place. Now that this law has been approved by the Supreme Court, there's uncertainty as to whether
it's a job killer?
Well, first of all, Michelle Bachmann said, and she said it several times in that interview you used a clip of, millions of people, millions of jobs, and millions of businesses. We hardly lost millions of jobs in the entire financial crisis. That's just entirely false and untrue. What would be better is to try and make people understand how they budget for this. How do they do this? There are definitely some businesses that will feel the impact of this, but it is not necessarily a job killer.
So if lawmakers spent half as much time educating their constituents on how to meet the new rules and mandates as just saying this is going to kill you as a business, would we be better off?
Well, you can apply that to pretty much anything we ever discuss, right? If lawmakers spent more time, and the administration, by the way.
I've been calling politics a pre-existing condition.
But I will tell you, I will say this. I think the Republican rhetoric is remarkable on this, and they should stop and start doing something else. But the administration dropped the ball on this the minute they announced health care. They should have said much more clearly. It's there. You can dig around on the internet. You can find out.
One team has a honed message and one doesn't.
Right.
And that's been
the honed
case
message
since the beginning.
Is not correct. So the bottom line is businesses have to plan for something, right? They have to plan. You can't run a business on the basis of what the next 3 months are going to be. So they should plan for what their costs will be, as you just described, and worry less about whether or not it's going to kill jobs. For the independent business, the small business, you can't worry about the macro as much as you've got to worry about what faces you.
And demand. It's about demand. They want demand.
Now,
they want demand.
The net effect of this health care law, if it is done the way it's supposed to be done, might actually create demand. It might actually put more money in people's pockets. We're yet to see all of this stuff, but I would just wish that the conversation would switch from the one that it is about how this is a massive job killer into what impact it's actually going to have.